Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of Rants with Dez. Happy Wednesday through Tuesday, um, evening, night, morning, and afternoon. I have to cover all the bases, because you got the people that are always so offended by everything. It is what it is. By the way, little chickadees here, and my little rooster, and my little rooster. Good times. Rabbi, this cold is still kicking my, you know what, but the show must go on. Tomorrow night, I plan on doing the full probably 20 minutes to half hour. Tonight's is going to be just the Rants with Des shorts. Um, tonight's topic is why you should follow at least some politics. Why? By the way, before we continue on, if you're not, please subscribe, hit the like button, and helps with algorithm. Share the share of this video to piss off all your liberal friends because you know what? We're going after the liberals. It's one of those things where it's so easy to do, and that's what I love about it. It really is so easy to offend them. So tonight, first and foremost, for those of you that are watching, obviously you guys probably at least follow at least a little bit of politics. Um, Maybe not as much as the next person, but at least you know with a grain of salt of what's going on out there. The reason why I'm doing this live tonight is because I've already talked about my part in politics. So this one is about basically saying why if if you have a friend or a family member that doesn't really follow politics, show them this video. It's one of those things. Sharing is caring because career politicians think that they can actually solve any problem. And what that problem is, they're throwing more of our money, aka the taxpayer. Our money is going towards the whole rigmarole that actually is the deficit because they think that they have to solve everything. Um, I think it's so freaking silly at the end how career politicians think this way. Trump is the only one in recent history where he was actually lowering the deficit. He was still actually helping people out, but in a good way, aka creating new jobs. But Dad's Joe Biden is doing that. Remember, we had the vid. We had the vid. So a lot of jobs were gone. He just brought those jobs back. It's one of those things where gotta use some common sense. On the left, they lack of it all the time. Let's be honest. They don't like the common sense. I don't say it. People they hate the common sense. It's funny because when it comes down to it, if you know anybody that does not actually follow any politics, what side are they on then? A buddy of mine at work was actually asking some people what was their thoughts for the next election, who would they vote for. One was informed, of course, said Trump. It's going, brother. And then the other guy was, or actually, it was a gal, and she said Joe Biden. It's like, really, Joe Biden? You would vote for Joe Biden? Here's the thing: have you lived in a better America under Joe Biden? In the end, you got to do your research. You got to do common sense stuff. This is why, for people that don't follow politics, and there's a lot out there that don't, they go by the headlines of certain topics, and that is their whatever the article's about, even though the topic was about one thing, but three-fourths through the way the article, it completely changes, and it was about something completely different. I'm guilty of that. I do it all the time, to be honest. And so I'm just as guilty as the next person, but at least I follow some politics out there to understand what the heck's going on. Because you have so many people on the left, on the right. Good times, good times. I, once I plan on getting a full panel on it. It'll be fantastic. Yeah, I just came up with fantastic. It is what it is. Cold's kicking my assets, and it's what it is. What um, I love it. I love it. Getting more to the topic at hand. What's so crazy about this? So many people they don't actually listen to the news, and because Joe Biden is good and Trump is bad, that's who they're voting for without doing any due diligence to do any research. The whole thing with the abortion thing, I think is great what Trump is trying to do, but at the end, right now, it's one of those things where, and it should be pushed, and it should be taken care of by the states. But you have the people, my body, my choice, whether male or female. They're like, oh, we can't let Trump do this. It's got to be every state, everything equally. I love the fact that Trump is doing that, but that could be a thing that pushes some people away from him. And it's topic by topic for some people, and they won't even know the rest of the stuff that Trump's trying to push, aka a border, aka a great military, reinforcements for the police officers again. Getting back to that. Taking care of stuff that needs to be taken care of for the last umpteen years, aka hopefully taking care of some of the politicians that were corrupt. Oh, Des, yes, I dare go on that platform right now. I know I'm a young channel, but you know what? I'm that little gnat that YouTube doesn't even know about yet. I am that little gnat that's the gnat that could. The fact is, somebody's got to do something. And the fact is, I might as well start as a young channel about actually saying what's really on my mind. Um, the fact that the corruption is actually out there with Republicans and Democrats, it's got to be taken down before it gets even worse. Once again, you have to know where the hell you stand. And for those people that don't actually follow any politics, don't actually do any research, they just go by what they hear in the media, and that's who they're going to vote for. It's called common sense. It's called, at the end, doing what's right. The fact is, so many people don't know what's right anymore because, well, this country has gotten so sort of goofy, so silly as it will be. Um, I think it's kind of funny the fact that this country has gotten so silly. The fact that the Democrats want to push abortion all the way to the day the baby's born. To me, that's crazy. The fact that you could be part of that kind of rigmarole over Trump's making every state decide for themselves, because there's still going to be plenty of states where they'll be able to do the abortions, to be honest. So you got the Californias, I'm sure Minnesota, I'm sure New York, Michigan, many states out there will still have abortion. You just have to travel to kill your baby off, I guess. And the thing about it is, when it's all said and done, the fact that these people don't know what the hell's going on, and I'm only talking about abortion, I'm talking about a couple things. There is so much more to actually know. How much do you want to know when it comes to politics? How much do you really want to fight for this country? Because I do believe if Trump does not win this next election, America, as we know it, is over. Freedom like this, basically, I'm on the last stance of freedom here. I have a feeling this whole thing, people go live like this, YouTube is going to really want to take down content like this because we're speaking the truth, and they want people that are willing to lie to actually do it. That's what's so sad about this. So for those people that don't know politics, please do a little research before this next election season. Do a little reading. Watch a few videos. If you're gonna go vote, make sure you vote for the one that best is for you. Hopefully, that's also the best for America. Because under Joe Biden's regime, is it really better than under Trump? Trump said, if you got money, they led you ground by an undercarriage. Joe Biden sniffs children on camera. Which one is more moral? Which one is actually the side you want to be part of? A guy that has a smart, guy with smart remarks. It's funny. He's kind of like a comedian on there, or a guy that actually does that to little kids. I remember one time at work, I asked because we talked about Trump for a little bit. He's like, I don't like Trump because he doesn't act like a politician. I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's what we need. We need somebody that's not a politician. I mean, look at Trump for the first 3 years in the vid. Then you got Joe Biden sniffing kids actually on camera. I'm just saying, please do your research before you vote this November, and after that as well. So, do you follow any politics? And are you for the person that sniffs the children, or a guy that's smart? You know what? It says if you got money, they let you grab other undercarriage. A mean tweet. I'll take the mean tweet every day. Call me Mr. Old Fashioned when it comes to that. That's how I feel about it. Tomorrow night I'll be going live around 7:30 Central Time. Um, like always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please share it to your especially liberal friends and subscribe. And also, happy holidays. Gotta keep saying that. I think the only time of year I will not say it, happy holidays, is probably in December. So until next time, tomorrow night.